Me when I said this isn't the first time I've done this today. There we go. My bad. Fixed. Sorry. Oh, right, anyway, bit of early damage being taken by Zabez, but he has got all the way up long and he's cleared most of the library. Nade might catch Zombinator hard. No, it just misses actually, and Zabez will catch tej&des. Zombinator in the 1 versus 2 now, stuck in that pit position. He'll be dropped by that Mach 10 of Saku. And Zombinator will fall. Wait, you can see it now, can't you? Yeah, you can. You're good. Man, I didn't know they decided on that new PogChamp. That is actually cool. I really like that. That's pretty Pog, one might say. Anyway, coming into round number 3, Zabol still undefeated in this first map. Stream lagging. My bad. Oh no, my game's lagging. The stream's fine. Huh, okay. We do have an M4 buy coming out from both CT players here. So this round is a bonus round for the T's. 9 out of 10 times you would expect tej&des to take this. But you never know. Oh, it's going to change every day. No way. That's actually really cool. Can we get some Sabo Pogs going? Spamming Sabo Pogs in chat. Oh. Tej spots out Zabez over in library. He's stuck there with a Mach 10. The poor dude. There's no way he wins that fight. He lands 1 bullet, does 8 damage. And Zabol takes out Saku. So yeah, that is the bonus round for Zabol. So they're not too bums losing that. They could buy AKs. Saku could even get an AWP if he wanted, but I don't think he will. Yeah, it's just going to be 2 AKs, full armor, full nades. Yes, get them Sabo Pogs out there. But I wish you could change the prefix of them. It's real Ev 3 Sabopog. I wouldn't even mind if it was real Ev or Evan. Evan Sabopog would be cool, but it's a clusterfuck of a name. Zombinator anyway gets the first kill of this round as he takes out Zabez. Saku trades it out with one on tej&des in pit. Zombinator finds his way into long. He knows where Saku is. Default plant spot. Won't get that dink. He'll just get the double dink instead. It takes him out, and that's going to be a round going in favor of tej&des. Zombinator playing really well today, as is tej&des. Both of them showing up big. Coming a long way from getting bodied by UCD and Ice, I'll tell you that much. Zabez and Saku, we saw them in the previous 2v2, I believe. But I believe both of them are pretty active in ICL as well, so we do love to see it. And we all love an active community, let's be real. Anyway, it's going to be a Galil and AK buy coming out from Zabol here, as they're going to be playing a quick long play. Saku is going to try and spot out Zombinator, who will swing, and he will be dropped by that Saku. Deadly accuracy. He'll swing on tej&des, but tej&des out in the open with that off angle will drop Saku. Now it's the Galil versus the M4. Oh, they both spotted out each other. Zabez can't quite get the kill. Sick flash from Tej. Second one just... Oh, the second was an 8. Doesn't quite catch him. Misses that headshot, but he will get it. They trade headshots, but Zabez comes out on top of that earlier damage that Tej took. Don't talk about what Zabez did to me last game. Oh, he was on fire. Man, I feel like both Zabez and Saku are both really, really good aimers. I haven't seen like much of them because I haven't really been playing much ICL and stuff. But from what I've seen, they're both very solid aimers. Which is terrifying in a 2v2 tournament. That nade's going to catch Tej hard. 54 damage from that grenade. Oh. And that's good for Zabez actually, because he's got that M4S, which means Tej is in one hit territory if he lands that headshot. God, I've seen a lot of HEs used today. I feel like HEs have made a resurgence in meta. Like previously, like you just kind of wouldn't really buy one over like a Molotov, 2 flashes and a smoke, but they're actually like used now, which I think is really, really good. Saku almost will spot out Zombinator on sight, but he won't. He'll drop down and he'll catch Tej, and he did spot Zombinator there. Didn't quite get the comp. Zombinator 1v2s that somehow. I guess Saku didn't calm clear enough where Zombinator was, and Zabez was a little confused. But Zombinator, a lovely little clutch from him to tie things up. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a really good series. Zabez and Saku forced onto the deco. They will be buying next. Well, it'll be a rough buy next round actually. Oh no, it's Wingman money, of course. They will probably be able to buy. Zavez will have AK body armor. Saku will just have AK. Tej will take out Zavez. Zabol is going to peek out and take out Saku from behind. And that's going to be another round going in favor of tej and des. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, wait. Oh, do you have an exam tomorrow, Magic? If you do, good luck. Have fun. Because I know DCU exams are about now, as are Maynooth and some other colleges too. Fun, for sure. I'd hate to have exams in January, I'm not going to lie. Like, having that hanging over your head in Christmas would be so rough. Anyway, Zombinator in this round opens it up with a kill on Tevez through the smoke. Saku trades it out, but Tej quickly takes it out, and that's going to be tej and des winning this half. It's the night. And we're going on to our second half here now. So this seems to be quite, well, not quite, but mildly CT-sided. Just because CTs can kind of get comfortable positions to hold very early on. So this is probably going to be going... this could be a close game, I imagine, from here on out. Not that it hasn't been already. But Zabol, if they don't take the pistol round, they'll definitely win a couple of buy rounds coming back into that and make this a very, very close game. Alright, with a bit of a tech pause there. I think someone had disconnected. Azaz disconnected. So he's back now. And we have armor all across the board. I love that knife. The freehand bayonet. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty. Anyway, it's going to be a quick play from the T's running up on a short here. Zvez will spot them. Almost gets an overpeak there, but he manages to get away with it. Saku's quick on the rotate, but Zvez is dropped by Tej. And Tej running out onto the bomb site. Oh, Saku runs out of bullets. No way is he allowed to reload in that situation. What? Saku somehow gets Tej, and now it's just a 1v1 against Zombinator. 2 bullets left in the clip. He's going to reload. Zombinator spots out the head. Does he know how low Saku is? This is intense. And Zombinator will get it. What a flick from Saku, though. He absolutely destroyed Tej. And that's going to be, it's going to be 6-2 in favor of Tej and Des. So Zabol, they're on the comfortable side now. They need to start making some rounds happen. They will force into this one, the wise decision. MP9s, although both the T's do have head armor, so they're not going to be as effective as one would hope. However, they're still MP9s, and they're still absolutely terrifying in the right hands. And in the right hands they are, as both of these players have shown a lot of potential on the server so far. Both of them have mad headshot percentage. Like, I know it's Wingman and you're bound to get more headshots than a regular game, but the fact that both of them are above 75 is kind of good. Like, Zombinator going to get a chimney flash off. Will flash. Doesn't flash anybody, but if they're on site, they'd be white. They'd be white as a Starbucks girl with their coffee. Zombinator will flash out of boiler. Saku gets that kill nice and handily. And Tej will be dropped in long by Zavez as well. And that is Zabol bringing it back, getting that first round back on the CT side. So, that has forced Tej and Des onto an eco round, assumedly. They might deagle armor it, but I doubt it, to be honest. They shouldn't. Oh. Killian Lyons. That one's for you, brother. It's going to be a quick short play coming out from the T's. Is this a one-way? Oh, that is a one-way. That is dirty. That is far too dirty to be allowed. What? He gets that first kill. He misses the second onto Zombinator, though. He doesn't realize he's there as well. That nade. Oh, no. That would have been absolutely lethal, I think. Yeah, look how close that flash popped to Zombinator. Like, that nade. No way is Zombinator winning that fight. He's dinked Saku down to 12 hit points, but Zvez will finish it off. And that is 6-5 now. You're giving me any faces, Salty, and I'm not sure why. Are you building up channel points for something? You're building up some Evan Elo. Anyway, this will be a buy round coming in from Tej and Des now, as they both have AKs. A little lacking on the util, and Zombinator still doesn't have a head armor. Fast long play. Tej instantly gets dropped by Saku. And yeah, Saku will get away with his life. Zombinator doesn't have body armor, or doesn't have head armor either. Oh my goodness. This is brilliant. They're both pushing in apps. How is Zombinator expecting that? Okay, he's not now. Oh, Zavez punishes Zombinator for not being quick enough, and it just headshots him, and that's the square. The score all squared up. Stacking up the hydrates, stacking up them water bottles. Put a couple of water bottles in there now, bye. Alright. Zabol completely running with the T weapons here. The AK and the Galil still. Flash from Zombinator would be for Tej. Okay, it is now. If anyone's in long, they're going to be flashed. Saku does get away before the flash catches them, however. Both team players do have body armor. One Deagle, one P250, Tej and Zomb respectively. Zavez has that AK over in pit, and Saku's running around like a mad thing. Gonna peek brackets. Nose is clear. Probably assume they're either in apps or pushed up long already. And no one's peeking long. Both Zavez and Saku both have smokes as well. This is huge for them to have them so late in the round. Zavez will get that first kill. We'll spot Zombinator on the site as well. This should be it for them, yeah. And that's going to be 1 point away from match point for Zabol. Theoretically, you to redeem 20 hydrates at once. Theoretically, I would drink a lot of water, but I have drank so much water today. I've drank, what's this? This is 1.5 liters. So I've drank the better part of about 5 liters today, because that's like closer to 6 maybe, because I drank 2 before the stream. I drank 1.5 on the stream so far. So I've had a lot of water today. Any other day I'd be down to down the bottle, but today I don't think it's there. And that's a huge round from tej&des. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm getting distracted really easily. But they've made it square 7-7. Saku's going to buy an AWP. That's on the CT side of Wingman Inferno. That is huge. Because, I mean, you get 1 kill, you fall back to the next position. That's another kill. Easy. Unless you whiff your shots, that should be a solid hold if they go where you're holding. But both teams now 1 away from match point. This is definitely going to be an interesting series. Could we see our first overtime of the evening? Maybe. Start saving, boys. Oh, boy. Well, at least you're a good bit away from it, right? Saku gets that first counter dominator. He's going to fall back to watch that short position. tej&des now in the 1 versus 2 with it all to play for. Well, not with it all to play for. They still have 1 chance, but Zavez, that one-way smoke, just going to absolutely eviscerate Tej before he even has a chance to shoot. And Zabol now on match point. They have... Yeah, tej&des have some work cut out for them. Zombinator is going to buy an AWP, and we've seen some good stuff from him with that in the past. Tej doesn't have body armor. That's very interesting. He's glass cannoning an AK. So what would you call that? Like glass pea shoot? No, like glass soldier, I guess. That kind of works. Sure. Retzal, you are not at 1.1 already. Fuck me. That is far too many. Anyway, to the game. It's a very, very slow round. That being said, Zombinator are going to be pushing up long, going to be scoping hard in on that angle. Hoping to bait Zavez into peeking, but Zavez has shown he's very, very disciplined here. He has only really peeked this. So he's held the angle quite a lot, and he's only really peeked it when they've made contact with Saku and Pit. Oh, but he's peeking early this round. He takes out the AWP, and he gets the second onto Tej. And that is Zabol picking up map 1. Inferno goes in their favour. Our final series of the evening. 1-0 now in favour of Zabol as we move on to map 2. Wow, Zombinator had 4 clutches that game. That's mad. Map 2 is overpassed. We're getting a nice spread of maps tonight, which I think is good. There's no like one favourite. Oh yeah, so tomorrow as well, we don't need to choose between games. Okay, we'll kick it off here and there. We don't need to choose between games tomorrow because they're going to be streamed back to back to back. Oh, Harry, yeah, Azza. Congrats on that W. That was a good little game we had. Yeah, so all the games tomorrow will be streamed back to back to back. So they're not going to be all at the same time, so we can actually get a bit of action for everybody, which is good. Kicking off into this one, however, it's going to be full sets of armor across the board. It's looking like it's going to be connector play. Saucy from tej&des. Zavez is going to clear towards Monster. It's a good little crossfire the CCs have here. It may sound like we don't have sound. But the players are just being quiet. I assure you we definitely have sound. There we go. They're pushing out. Zvez pushes out. Gets that first kill. Oh, actually, I thought he got that. Saku gets that first kill onto Tej. And Zvez gets that second one onto Zombinator. 1-0 now for Zabol as they take the first round of this second map of the final best of 3 this evening. Great stream. Oh, cheers, Azza. Appreciate it, brother. If you're not following, by the way, we're at 98 right now. Just putting that out there. Just putting that into the void. That we're 2 away from 100. Yeah, we're still at 98. Damn, we got a lot of views today. We nearly got 200 views from different people. That's crazy. Anyway, coming into round number 2, Zavez will catch that early kill onto Tej, and he will get that ace onto Zombinator as well. Clean, clean, clean. You're going to get me too, lads. You don't have to go, like, simping for me now, but, like... Anyway, it's going to be a buy round coming out from Tej and Des as we get 2 AKs. Zabol still holding on to their MP9s coming into this next round. Will this be Tej and Des' first round? Stay tuned to find out. They're going to be going for another connector play. This is really, really interesting. Zabol are going for the aggressive short play. Saku finds that first kill onto Zombinator, and Zavez gets one onto Tej and that should be 2 AKs now in the hands of the CT players, and they just about get them. Good stuff from the boys. So that's 3-0. So definitely showing off straight away, because we know how close these two teams are skill-wise. This is just really highlighting how CT-sided Overpass Wingman is. It is very CT-sided. It's going to be a quick monster play coming out from the 2 T players, Zombinator and Tej. Oh, that flash straight away. Oh, that looked like it was a headshot to the smoke. Saku and Zvez both finding a little piece of the cake onto Tej. Zombinator somehow unscathed. That grenade, though, clunks into him. Only does 13 damage. Thought it might do more. And Saku's there to finish it out. An ace for him. 4 rounds now, as Tej and Des will finally get a buy round. AKs, full nades, the whole shebang, the full slices of the cake. Although, look at Zvez and Saku. They have so much bank. They haven't died yet. 4 rounds in, none of them have died. And we saw that earlier as well. We saw a 5-rounder from Carly's Darlings. I believe none of them died for 5 rounds on Overpass. Incredible stuff. It's going to be a quick monster play, but those flashes are making them scared. Tej is out, and Saku will get damage onto him. And Zombinator does a team flash. Oh, that's why he stopped, I see. And that's just going to be 2 wallbang smoke sprays down, and Zabol picking up a buy round against Tej and Des. This is looking desperate, boys. It's looking desperate. Overpass CT side too strong. Both of them have managed to hold on to their AKs as well. Yet for a kill to come through. 2 deagles purchased up by the T side, but I mean they've already lost a half. They need to make some bits happen here. They need to buy next round and win the next 2 rounds to have any hope in this, I think. Well, not any hope. They obviously still have a small chance, but it becomes exponentially smaller if they don't manage to win at least one of these rounds. They're playing it very slow, which I kind of like, but I think Zabol just have really good aggression, especially over in that short and the monster peaks. They've just had the superior weaponry. And oh, Zombinator gets the first kill for Tej and Des as he takes out Saku, leaving Zvez in the 1 versus 2. He's in a position to stop this. He'll get the first onto Tej, and he won't be able to get the transfer as Zombinator picks up Tej and Des' first round. A deal buy, of all things. Crazy stuff. But the score is still 5-1. Tej and Des still have a lot of work to do. They will get a buy round out here, as will Zabol, because they are absolutely rolling in the stacks, as the hipsters say. Early Molotov coming out towards short tunnel. I think they're going to be taking some aggression. Zvez actually opting to go towards monster. Oh, now that's saucy. Zombinator doing 1,000,000 damage to him, and Tej just stealing that with the fancy headshot. So that's we're on we're bugs, I think. Hello, there we go. Saku 1 versus 2. He is pushed all the way to short. He actually might get. He spots Taj, but Taj spots him too. Saku makes it back onto the bomb site. Good damage onto Tej, and he takes him out. Now it's just a 1v1 Zombinator, and Saku wins it out. His aim coming through in the end. 6-1 is the score as we enter the last round of this half. Boys and girls, tej and des have put up a tough fight, but they really need this last round now if they want to have a hope of clinging on here. Zabol are doing bits. See, one-handed me would love for a close game, but since Zabol won the first map and I'm starving, I would love to just go eat my dinner. Looking like it's going to be another slow enough round coming out from tej and des as they take a bit of short control. Zombinator, though, charging up short. Dropped to 40 hit points earlier. I missed that. Did he get wallbang donated? Oh, he ran through the Molotov. The smoke didn't put it out, I think. Saku gets that first kill. tej spotted over in that short position. Dropped to 40 hit points. Saku will drop him, and that's a 7-1 half from Zabol. That's going to be, yeah, one away from match point for Zabol. tej and des needs to have a clean streak here, 8 rounds in a row to be able to take this to a W. They need to win 7 of the next 8 rounds to even have a hope of staying in this. And the most volatile round of any game, the pistol round, is coming up, so they're going to need to win this for sure. Hoo-wee. How do the big name casters cast like entire events, like 11-hour events in a day? I've been casting for right about 4 hours. No, sorry, right about 5 hours, and my throat is screaming at me. I can feel my voice being not strained, but tired. Oh, Zavez. Controversial, lots of pay. yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to pay more attention to their schedules. Like, do they swap out all the time or what? Because, like, I feel like I tune into a stream and I see the same casters casting on repeat, but I guess this probably is set to them. I suppose I also haven't really had a break. Anyway, coming into this pistol round, it's going to be a slow round coming up from Zabol. They've all bought body armor as well. We saw it on the last map, we saw it on this map. Nobody's a fan of buying util on this. Zavez carefully looking at that barrel's position. He's going to walk up, will spot the head, he will get Zavez, and Saku will take out Zombinator as well. That's 8 rounds now for Zabal. We're on match point, ladies and gentlemen. Owen350 has followed us too. Thank you for the follow. 1 round away from winning here with our match points. tej and des need to force the hell out of this. Somebody watching with... Oh, rip. Zombinator buying a deagle and a kit. A kit's always respectable, so they're probably going to be playing passive if there's anything to read by that. The 2 Mac 10s coming out from Zabol will be huge. Oh, tej gets Saku, but Zavez trades it out. He's only in 50 hit points. Zombinator could one-hit him here. Swinging out, Zombinator will get that kill. That is huge. tej needed that round to stay in this. Oh, tell me the stream quality is not dipping now. I can feel myself lagging. Oh, whoops, sorry, sugar. There we go. Sorry, the quality probably did dip a bit there because my Chrome tab refreshed, so I was watching my own stream. No way can they come back now. Well, you never know. You never know. Zombinator does have an M4 as well, like the best weapon on the server right now. Free kill there, free double spray down there as he takes up those 2 kills and gets that 3rd round on the board for his team. The comeback is beginning. It's starting. It's starting. Killian, are you deliberately jinxing this? GG when they're only on match points. To be fair, it is so CC-sided. It really is. Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mixed buy coming out from Zabol. They will be able to buy comfortably next round. Well, Saku's going to be a bit strapped for cash, but he'll be able to get an AK body armor at least. Zavez, does he know? Does he know? Oh, tej was crouching. And that's giving away that kill. Saku managed to get that first kill to Zombinator, and tej will manage to get that kill and keep tej and des in it for another round. And this is going to be the first full buy round. Well, not really a full buy round, as Zabal are kind of low on the util. But as I said earlier, the T's can really afford to be a little less on the util, because if you just wait out those CT Molotovs and the CT smokes, there's so little time in the round. There's so much time in the round and so little map to cover that the util really gets used up really, really quickly. Zavez finds that opening kill onto Taj, and now it's just Zombinator left in the 1 versus 2. with it all to play for. He needs to win this. We saw 4 clutches from him in the last map. Maybe he can do it here. Oh, he's going for this cheeky angle. Oh, I love this. This is saucy. This is getting me tingling in all the right places. Saku's going to walk out monster. Going to slowly clear out the barrel's contact, but Zombinator's moved. He's moved around to the ramp position. He might get caught out by Saku here. He's playing this really disciplined. The spot out the head, but Saku gets the head off of Zombinator. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Zabol are through to the next round. And just in time, we got Peter 1621 with the follow as well for the big 100. That's 100 followers. Fletcher's game is still running.